Welcome to Crit Eating Grin, a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons real play podcast set in the homebrew fantasy world of Solaris on the continent of Alteratus. At the table, we have the 3 players that will bring to life our adventurers. To my immediate right, we have...
My name's Katie, playing Ari Arcalis, a tiefling rogue who for once is kind of just chilling.
And I'm Brian. I play Kelbrix Goldfound, a human grave cleric. And Kelbrix does not like being wanted by the law.
And I'm Jason, playing Gorath Thunderfist, and I'm just happy to have some goose eggs in me.
And my name is Eric, and I will be your dungeon master for this chapter of our tale. So when last we left off, you were at the Lock and Key Inn. Let me get our map pulled up. There you go. I believe it was maybe at this point late morning, early afternoon, somewhere around there. Everyone is still in the inn. I believe Ari and Kelbrix were upstairs discussing what they were going to do, kind of filling in the information about Albus not being there. Mm-hmm. And Gorath was downstairs asking Yanketh what the strange guard fellow had to say about him. So I will just put Gorath in here, talking to Yanketh. And I think I'll just move your tokens currently just at the steps, just so we know you guys are upstairs. But with that all being said, what would you guys like to do at this point? Let's start upstairs with Kelbrix and Ari.
All right. Well, since we got the guards after both of us now.
That was not my fault.
I mean,
just saying.
Fair. I think we should. Yeah. Let's head to River Rhine, and probably leave word with Yanketh that we're heading up that way. That way he can pass that along to Syndra, and not to any of the guards.
He was telling the guards about us?
Oh, yeah. He told them that we were out shopping.
Oh my god. I guess it's a good thing he didn't say I was upstairs.
Very true. But they didn't ask about you. They were only asking about me.
That's good, I guess. Deal with that later.
Yeah.
Okay, so the plan is to head to River Rhine.
Mm-hmm.
Will the party be leaving together at this point? Or are you guys packing up and heading out together? Or
yeah, I would assume so.
Okay. So the two of you will make your way down the stairs.
I'm going to do Disguise Self.
Go for an hour. One charge.
One charge.
Disguising self as...
I'll just do the same...
Vagrant.
Kind of vagrant.
Alright, so what I will do, so that the viewers out there can kind of have, and we can kind of keep that straight, I think I'm just going to use our generic token. Move over Kelbrix. There we go. Push this in the back. Maybe. Maybe not. Why are you... Oh, that's why. Okay, why are you being difficult? It's being really... Normally I can, push the tokens front, back. I was going to, lay this one on top. But it won't let me. Alright, well... Here we're just going to give you control.
It's because we don't. Yeah, it's because we don't have control. Yes. That's why it's putting it.
Yes, that's where I was going with next. I don't want dynamic line. I want details, and I want to give you control to all players.
All right.
Now let's try that, and let me do this back. Maybe. Nope, still not working.
Weird. I don't know. Don't know.
That is strange. I wonder if it's because it is, nope, it's not that either. Okay, well, for now, you should have control of that token.
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and put Ari's token on the GM layer. That will represent Ari currently for 1 hour, which would basically be hopefully the end of this episode. Who knows? Anyway.
All right.
The two of you will come down. Gorath, you see this strange, vagrant girl that you had entered into. I'm pretty sure you knew it was Ari under disguise.
Mm-hmm.
So she will come down the same kind of disguise and look with Kelbrix.
Not dripping with water.
No.
Correct, and smelling a little prettier, yeah, all those things. As you make your way down the stairs, you'll see that Gorath is having a jovial conversation with Yanketh. They seem to be getting along fairly well.
Showing him the notches on the warhammer.
Mm-hmm. And he seems like interested, but not like that. Oh yes, those are very nice notches. It's great. I'm so happy about
So
that.
glad you've killed so many people.
That's right.
Skull cracked. Fought an acorn.
So that all being said, what would you guys like to do?
Yeah, I will approach Yanketh and say, well, Yanketh, we appreciate the rooms. Here's the keys.
Yes?
When or if Syndra makes her way back here,
Yes?
let her know that we have left and we're heading up to River Rhine.
Okay. And he takes out a quill and paper and begins to jot that down.
Perfect, thank
So
you.
he doesn't forget, because he's forgetful, little fella.
Yes. And if the guards ask about us,
Yes?
South.
we are going south
To?
the woods.
South to the woods. Okay, he jots that down. Okay. Yeah. Oh, my apologies, he says, as it just clicks in. I did not realize I shouldn't have told him you were out shopping.
It's okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, actually, you know what? Tell them we're going to the Thornwood. Tell them we're heading into the Thornwood.
I can do that.
Hope he goes in.
Perfect.
Thornwood. He scratches out South Woods, replaces it with Thornwood.
Yes.
Okay, I've got that.
Perfect. Thank you.
Great. And he kind of sticks his little hand out.
I give you all my money.
Fine. I guess the 3 gold for 2 rooms wasn't quite good enough.
It was very nice for that, yes.
Yes.
But lying to a guard.
All right. Here's 2 more gold.
Oh, our bank is getting so full. Oh, you're so generous, he says as he takes the 2 gold.
We appreciate your discretion.
Oh, as always, coin, yes, discretion. Boop, zip the lip is what he
I'm
says.
not gonna say anything to him, but I'm just gonna pull a knife out and be like...
His eyes
Point
get
at
wide and he's
myself,
like,
point it at him.
I don't, who is she, is what he'll say.
Don't worry about it.
I don't like your new friend, she's scary, is what he says.
Yes. I know. I'm sorry.
Gotcha.
All right, Gorath, it's time to head out of town.
Pack up the warhammer.
Okay.
Put it up off the desk.
Alright.
There will be many more notches when I come.
As you guys do that, Yoketh will come to the door. Aye, here. And she will have 3, burlap sacks. And she'll hand it to each of you. For the trip, is what she'll say.
Yoke,
Thank
that is
It's the least I can do. You didn't have your evening meal, is what she'll say. So these will be considered as 1 ration apiece.
Oh.
She'll pack up food for you.
Very nice.
That is incredibly thoughtful of you.
That's
Thank you.
no problem. She gives you a little bit of a smile.
Well, we are out for now. Let's head out.
All right.
Let's go!
So,
I
yeah.
was going to say, oh, wow, what did you get for those 2?
Alright, as you guys make your way out, you can see that your horses are still there. You'll hear, "I have you now," is what you will hear. As standing not far from where you currently are,
I just kill him.
you will see this guard right here who has been chasing after you the entire time, Kelbrix. And directly next to him, I'd like everybody to make a perception check, please.
Oh, shit. That's 18 plus 6 for a 24.
That's really good.
14
12, 11, and 1.
minus my 3. I can math. 17.
17 and a 26. Now, that was minus 3 as well for you, right?
That was with the minus 3.
And yours was?
12.
Dude, you are completely worried about getting onto Dwarven
Just
Horse.
getting on this one.
Yes. Now, Kelbrix, this is appropriate because you will now see this female underneath the cloaked hood. And she looks like this. It is indeed a female drow, and the skin color and tone is slightly darker in the daylight than it was, but you're pretty sure as a tuffet of white hair falls out from the hood, it's the same female you saw in the Soul Temple that was speaking with Isabel.
Vampire!
Not a vampire, but... And your total, what was yours again, Ari?
17.
You will spot a quick glimpse, but not get a lot of detail and features as Kelbrix will, but you will know that it is a female drow, as she is going to pull taut her hood once again, and she is going to quickly begin to move away, as I would like an initiative.
Is it minus 3 for initiative too?
I'm going to say no. I think it's all like checks, but I'm not going to do it on
Okay.
initiative. Let me get all of our peoples on the order. Okay. Kelbrix, what is your initiative?
17.
That's good.
Wow.
19 minus
So
2.
proud of you.
Gorath
11, 9, and 2.
and Ari / random token.
7. 4 and 3.
And let's see. I will roll the initiatives. That's freaking great, bro. And I will roll. All right. Okay. So, the initiative order currently, for our listeners out there, as well as viewers, Kelbrix has the top initiative order for once in a while, long while. He has a 17. Gorath has scored an 11. Our obnoxious guard, who is after Kelbrix, has scored a 10. The vagrant woman / Ari has scored a 7. And our obnoxious guard's minions have scored 3. We will start at the top of round 1 with Kelbrix.
To the horses.
He quickly says to the horses and makes a jaunt to Buttercup.
Wait, Buttercup's the green one, right?
Yes, correct. Because your color's theme has been kind of green.
Damn it. And I'm going to dash.
By the time you mount, burn about everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That'll
he
burn
runs.
everything.
mounts Buttercup very gracefully. Gorath, you turn to look towards Kelbrix, and he is gone. Mounting Buttercup.
All right, well, I'm just going to just casually walk over to Dwarven Horse and then, begin to mount him. And I guess mount him at that point.
All right. And that'll be your turn.
That'll be my turn.
All right. So our obnoxious guard, whose turn it is going to say, "Down here! He's over here!" And he points, as you see coming from the eastern direction. 2 more guards. You'll have to slide the map over a little bit there, Bryant, because they've pretty much dashed to get where he's pointing to. Whoop, there you go. Look, there's 2 more of them charging in full plate mail. There's 3 plate mail options for you.
Yay!
Yay!
I don't really want to kill a guard.
No, I'm sure you don't. And that will be his turn as he stands there. He will draw forth a weapon. He draws forth a... he will draw forth a greatsword, much like the other guards. As it is now Ari's turn, in disguise. Ari in disguise. The rogue informant? Sorry.
Alright. Ran over to my horse.
So you are dashing to your
Jumped
horse
up.
to mount. That's
Yep.
your turn?
That's it.
Okay. I'm excited. It's going to be another comment about nothing. Okay, so the 2 guards from the east will charge in. One of which levels a crossbow and says, "Get off your horse! We've done this before!" That's what he'll say. As it is the guard from the other night, or 2 nights ago at this point, that Rainbow Sixed your ass onto your knees. And he's got his crossbow leveled. The guard that's with him, it is not the same guard that was traveling with him for the night watch, just so you know. As a matter of fact, he looks relatively green and new himself. That guard moves dashing 30 feet this way, as he will too pull out and level a crossbow, aiming it at you. The yellow dot, for those of you watching, will signify the guard that Rainbow Sixed Kelbrix back in Landgate 2 or 3 episodes ago. This guard currently that I am pinging and is blowing the red circle there is a new rookie guard. Just so you know.
Great.
This guard off to the west is going to move 30 feet towards the party, leveling his crossbow. That will end their turn. The mysterious cloaked figure at the very end of everyone's turn looks towards the party and is going to point a finger out of her cloak. And Kelbrix, you hear the ground shake beneath you as Buttercup reacts really strangely. Before I do that, let me double check something. Because she may actually move. Pretty sure she'll have to. Yeah. It is that I need to check something real quick. She will dash, getting to there. Actually, it'll be more like she dashes more towards the door, but same amount of distance. That'll be her turn. That's what she does. Like she's trying to get into cover.
Okay.
Forget what I was just saying. It was all in your imagination. That will end of round 1, beginning of round 2. Kelbrix, you're up.
That's all my notes here.
All right.
don't take notes like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish, mounting Buttercup.
Yep.
And start trying to take off. And I'm gonna say, I do not agree with this illegal search and seizure. I will defend myself. And I'm gonna try and start moving Buttercup.
Sure. You'll be able to do so.
I need an animal handling or anything.
It would be nice because Buttercup is a lawful horse. Just so you know.
Thanks, Buttercup.
Yeah, Buttercup is a lawful horse.
God damn it, Buttercup.
That's a 1 + 3 for a 4.
Oh, yeah.
Propaganda.
Buttercup looks at you and just kind of gives you the look like. For the first time, Buttercup has betrayed you against the law.
Buttercup, it's gonna lead to their death if you don't move.
I mean that.
And
That's pretty much okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Gorath.
Oh. Well, yeah, not knowing that he failed, I'm going to just try to do animal handling and,
Sure.
see if I can start walking out. That's a 12, 8 and 4.
Oh, good. Yes, Dwarven Horse will comply. He is waiting on your commands. You'll have control of him.
What's the range on the horse?
They move at 40 feet for their movement, so if you dash with them, they can charge 80 feet.
Oh, wait. Are we not? I don't think we're locked.
Hang on. You are currently on the map layer. The horse tokens are on land. Try that. Do you have control of them?
Yes.
Perfect.
I'm just not, and I'm not.
Dwarven horse is just leaving you.
No, I'm just. I'm not even like
casually.
I'm just casually strolling
okay.
away.
So you're just taking a 40-foot movement, basic trot or walk or whatever, heading in out of town to the east. Okay. You got an action. Do you want to do anything with the action, or are you just pretty content with strolling out of town?
I think I'm a little just too oblivious to it just yet, so I'm not going to even set a reaction.
Okay.
Even if someone shoots at me.
Okay. Yeah. All right. With that being said, it will come to our annoying guard. Don't worry about the large one. Focus on the other one. The holy one. The one who's pushed me in the trough and run me over twice, is what he'll say. And he is going to move up. So he's going to hold his action. It will now be Ari's turn. I'm going to put a dot on the token that's not you. As our mysterious cloaked / drow female.
I'm just gonna follow Gorath. 14, and with the -3, it's still 14.
Yeah.
So.
You and Sam are the newly repaired reins. Okay. So you will kind of trot and follow along behind Gorath, leaving Kelbrix all on his own as Buttercup just kind of looks like... Our guards are going to move in. They're going to move in, circling Kelbrix. They will have their crossbows level. They will each hold their action as the yellow dotted guard from the other night or 2 nights ago is going to say, "You know the drill, get down off your horse and get on your knees," like that. And that's what they will do for their turn. As seeing at the end of the round, our cloaked drow female is going to now double check, I'm pretty sure. Okay. She's going to kind of drift near the doorway and near the side of the building, and she's going to roll a sleight of hand, which is going to be not bad, hopefully. Alright, the guards will not catch it. Kelbrix, you will catch it because your passive is pretty decent.
16.
Yeah, it's pretty good. She's going to extend a finger, and then she will kind of point, almost like gun pistol, and do that. And then now you will feel the ground beneath you kind of quake and shake as the ground is literally going to mold itself up and around Buttercup's ankles. Which causes Buttercup to become a little antsy, like freaked out.
Yeah.
And she's going to kick, so I'd like for you to give me a strength saving throw to see if you can maintain the mount. She starts kind of frantically kicking and moving.
Something I'm fantastic at.
Great.
With a 6 plus 3 for 9.
I'm going to say that with a 9, you will be tossed off to the side right here. 10 was my target number, being pretty basic. You're now tossed prone on the ground. As you are done landing on the ground, these 3 guards react. They're trigger happy, and they use their held actions to each release a crossbow bolt from their heavy crossbows. You, sir. The first one to the left, we'll start with him and we'll work. That way has a 10, which does not hit you, correct?
That is actually.
Check it again. So make sure.
Oh.
That will miss.
Okay.
And 12 is my AC because I don't have my shield.
Okay. So the second guard has a 10. Rainbow 6 guard has an 18.
You son of a bitch.
And he will have 5 points of piercing damage. He will put it 2 inches away from the hole in your armor you had from Malway. You have another hole in that same shoulder. Apply pressure!
Don't remove the object of impalement until you get to a surgeon.
Gorath, Ari, you both hear the bolts fly. Kelbrix takes one to the shoulder. Looks very familiar. Kelbrix. That will end round 2. Bring us to round 3. Kelbrix will be your turn.
I am pissed.
Yep. As well. You should be.
Okay. I am going to, since I don't have my holy symbol, I can still cast verbal and somatic spells.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast spiritual weapon, and I'm going to make a giant mace appear in the face of Rainbow 6 guy.
As like the head of the mace. I love that so much. I wish I had a token for that. Oh my goodness. Scour the interwebs for a generic mace token. It looks perfect. It's a mace.
And of course, I am casting it as a 2nd level spell.
Oh, keys means businesses.
That's the minimum spell.
Of course it is. I knew that. Anyway, you should have control of that token. You can move that token at your will if it makes you feel better.
Right there.
Put a yellow aura around it so we know that it's holy.
And yeah, it's gonna go for a bonk on this guard.
Yeah, it should.
With an 18 to hit.
It will just hit him.
That'll be 9 points of damage.
That's pretty good. Okay.
And then, for my action, because that's just
action.
bonus action,
Yeah.
I am going to cast Toll the Dead on that same guard.
Keeping its business. And our guard needs to make a...
DC 14 Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, he is wise. He is an 18 on that.
Oh.
Yep, he is not affected by the Toll of the Dead.
Damn. And then I'm going to look at him and say, hey, you shot me, I hit you. Fair is fair.
It's my job. Anything else?
I'm going to then get up.
Yep, that's my
And-
speed.
Yep. And that's it.
All right. Gorath!
Oh, all right. Well, all right. Sigh. I will I'm going to dismount.
Yes. So Half-Speed's dismounting your horse. The guard is going to say, "What are you doing? My quarrel's not with you. What are you doing?" And you go moving towards him.
Coming over. If I don't have anything pulled out yet.
Okay.
So, hey.
He will level his greatsword and say, "Don't you dare!
So
Dude, you should go about your business."
Are you saying that your grievance with him is because he pushed you in a trowel?
He's assaulted a guard 3 times now.
What if I let you push him in a trowel? And you're even, and then he can go about his way.
That's a very tempting offer. Give me a persuasion check. It's pretty tempting.
13 and 1.
No, it doesn't work that way. As he's tempted for a brief second, he keeps his sword leveled. Great. He has questions to ask. He was associated with the criminal that my boss is looking for. Plus, he has things to pay for insulting me. Twice!
I'm just gonna slump my shoulders. Then I'm gonna pull out the warhammer and my shield.
I do! Well, he has a held action, so as you're pulling out the warhammer, he's gonna go ahead and make a swing with the greatsword at you. As he's like, "Oh no, you don't!" Oh no, he doesn't. That is going to be a 13 to hit you. I'm pretty sure your AC. You don't have your shield out.
I don't have it out yet.
So that takes away 2. Correct?
It should take away 2.
Yeah.
So it's a 13.
Oh, then he will hit you. And then it is this. Let's roll for that. Oh, that is 4 points. Sorry, I rolled the wrong thing. 2d6, not that. That become heavy crossbow. It is 7 points of slashing damage. And he is going to, after he slashes into you, a little bit of, trembling begins to happen as he looks at you like, "What have I just done?" Like that. Like, he reacted and now, yeah, exactly. Oh no. That will be his held action. It's still your turn. You technically use your action to persuade him. You have pulled out your object interaction to pull out your weapon. You still have some movement.
No, that'll be it. I'm just gonna look at him like all bug-eyed, like.
That's good. And it is going to be the guard's turn as he's going to use his current action, disengage, and he's going to back up, we'll say 15 feet, as he has his sword in hand and keeps it kind of almost upright in a bit of a defensive posture. And he says, "Hey, stay right where you're at. Don't you come this way." "I'm sorry." That's what he says. "My quarrel is not with you, it's with him." That's going to be his turn, as it'll now be Ari's turn.
Ari's just like, "What did you do, Kelbrix?"
Nothing.
As he dusts himself off, standing up. He did nothing.
Alright, well. I'll pull my short bow, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And shoot at Rainbow Six.
He's officially Rainbow Sixed. How's that working for you?
Well,
-3.
true Ari fashion. She got a 10.
10 total?
Yep.
Oh, well, that's not going to cut it. It'll fly in that direction. That's going to draw the attention of this guard here that's in the middle, who's off to the left of Rainbow Six guard. As he's like, "Hey!" And he'll turn his, kind of start twisting his direction in line of sight towards you on the horse.
Just push my bow behind me and be like, "I don't know what happened."
It will actually be their turn. They will spend... let's see. They will have reloaded or begin to reload. I'm not sure it takes 1 action. I'm pretty sure they can reload. Okay. I'm going to say that he fires a crossbow bolt from his heavy crossbow at you. Strange human vagrant.
So weird.
And he will have a 12.
No.
It won't hit you.
Nope.
Impressive. And he's going to then move 10 feet in this direction, focused on you, human vegan girl. The other guard, who is like right below you, Ari, who is moving in from the eastern direction, is going to take 30 feet to move and line his crossbow sight towards Kelbrix. And good old Rainbow Six Guard's going to dance around 15 feet the mace, putting the mace behind him as he's going to fire at Kelbrix with his heavy crossbow, and he will have a 7. And that does not do it.
Nope.
And that will end their turns. That'll bring us to the end of round 3 as the mysterious cloaked woman / drow female is going to go ahead and go into the inn. She'll enter into the inn with her turn. Very quickly. Ending round 3, bringing us to round 4 with Kelbrix, who is standing upright, but now surrounded by 2 guards with heavy crossbow. Not completely surrounded. I would say, in closing in on your position, 2 guards with their heavy crossbow bolts, or heavy crossbows, pointed at you, while the third is now focused on Vagrant Girl / Ari.
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna look at them and say, listen, let me go. You'll be fine. You keep pursuing this, I'm gonna get very, very, very angry, and it's not going to end well.
You want to use intimidation?
Yes,
Okay.
please.
Yeah, go ahead.
'Cause I'm, so great at that.
You never know.
Yeah, that's a 7.
And
7 plus 0.
That's going to be enough to get them. It'll change your demeanor. They go from focused in doing their job on you to like looking at each other like, do you really want to? Do you really want to? Like you would consider them intimidating
Okay.
or affected by what you just said. Yes.
And then I am going to
Okay.
go and walk this way and look at that guard.
Gotcha. Yeah, the guard who
Come on.
had.
And that's it.
Okay, the guard who you literally just ran in front of, who was like looking right at Vagrant Girl's like, what the? And you start turning and he'll realign his sight towards you. Or attempt to start doing so. Gorath, it's your turn.
Alright, so I have everything out now officially.
You have your weapon out. You can do
Shield.
your shield this
Yep.
turn. Yep,
Yep.
absolutely.
Alright.
No, don't. I can see what you're doing. Stay. No.
Point the Warhammer at him. This is your fault.
No, it's not. I'm doing my job. What are you doing?
I go pass through you. So, but
You,
no,
you can. If you dash.
I'm gonna dash into the group here. So,
No, watch it. He's a wild animal on the loose.
this is your fault. That'll be my turn. I'll use my dash to get to the group.
All right, so Kelbrix, he comes charging past you and goes right towards the closest guard he can find,
Great.
who changed his sight from Ari on horseback to you, and now he's like, oh shit, and he's going to start looking towards Gorath, who literally charges right in there.
This is your fault.
Okay, so unknown troublemaking guard is going to be like, oh, what have I done? You stop! Is what he says, pointing at you, Kelbrix. He's going to move 30 feet closer to you. You can come with us for questioning and pay your fines. None of you will get hurt, is what he'll say. I had a very shitty attempt to try to calm this situation, de-escalate the situation. He'll hold his action. He moved. It'll be Ari's turn.
Oh.
Which I guess I'll fix that.
Can I kill him now, Kelbrix?
Let's wait for just 10 seconds, 5 seconds.
So a couple rounds.
I'm gonna hold my action until someone tries to attack me.
Okay. Fair enough. Alright, so the guards now see the charging Goliath, and all their attention is shifted into the charging Goliath. So as they completely finish reloading their heavy crossbows, they will now all point and unload at Gorath. So we'll start with the one that is closest to you. It's going to be a disadvantage because he's literally shooting as you run upon him. And that's going to be an 18 at disadvantage. Man, he had a nat 20. So I'm assuming the 18 does hit.
That will hit, yeah.
Yeah, he will do 7 points of piercing damage on that shot. The second guard will fire his crossbow, and he will have a 9.
Nope.
Which will miss. We'll say it sticks into your shield. And Rainbow Six Guard fires with an 18 again, so he will hit you. And he will deal 4 points of piercing on that one. So a total of 11 piercing damage done with one cool arrow sticking into your shield now. That will... I'm going to say that this guard... I'm going to do some movement. This guard's going to back up 10 feet. The guard that you are currently now engaged with, he's not going anywhere because he knows. The other guard is going to move over towards Buttercup as he's going to grab the reins of Buttercup, who is still locked down by this earth that's molds itself around his hooves.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the reins firmly.
Okay.
And that will end their turns as this ends round 4 and brings us to round 5. Kelbrix, you are up.
I'm gonna walk up to this guy.
You be careful. He still has his sword raised.
I'm gonna say, you either stop this
No.
foolish
No.
quest,
Not doing it.
or all of them are going to die.
And you will go to prison for murdering the gods. That's what he'll say. I'll have you at last. That's what he says.
You will be dead as well.
No, it's not how that works. You didn't say that. You said the 3 guards will be dead. Anyway, stay where you are, is what he says. This guy's like an idiot.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Alright. Bonus action.
Uh-huh.
Mace is coming after Rainbow Six.
No! Held action. He swings. He has... Let me check his modifier. It's a 15.
Yeah, that hits.
And he will deal 13 points of damage from it.
That does hurt.
I warned you! That's what he'll say. For running me into the draft.
And gonna swing on Rainbow Six.
I got you. With the spiritual weapon.
Yep.
Yep.
Which will miss. And then I'm going to reach out to this guard. And
Oh, inflict wounds.
I'm going to inflict wounds.
Yeah.
I'll do it at second level.
And that's a con or a wisdom?
No, it's an attack,
Oh, okay.
and that is only an 11.
Nope. His armor is way better than 11, unfortunately. And, he as your fingertips just touch him, he's frightened a little bit now, and he kind of backs off just before the energy connects. And there's this kind of purplish, grayish, smoky energy that off your hand. Yeah. Ew.
And that will end my turn as I tell Ari, now we can.
Yes.
You have a held action. You can, it doesn't have to be what you specifically
yeah.
triggered for. You can trigger it at any time.
I will use it now.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try and use my short bow on the guard that Gorath is currently attacking.
Okay.
So roll any Nope. That's a 6.
Gorath, another arrow sticks into the side of your shield, really close to hitting you. It's right on the edge of your shield.
Sorry.
Yeah. Now you have 2 arrows in your shield. It's turning into 300. You have the cool arrow full of shields. It's your turn, Gorath.
All right. Well, I'm attacking the guy in front of me. One-handed Warhammer attack. It's 23, 16 plus 7.
Wow, that definitely hits him.
That is 7 points of damage.
Yep.
And I will use second attack. And that is 24 to hit.
Oh, that definitely hits as well.
That is 9 points of damage.
Okay, well done. Takes those blows like a champ. The armor helps protect him, but he's definitely jarred from the attacks.
That's within my turn.
Alright. Without hesitation now. That's not going to hit you. That's 11.
That just misses.
Yeah. The sword is a little too heavy as he overswings or overcompensates it. And he is now going to use his second strike to bring the sword back across. That one will hit. That's an 18 plus numbers.
Yep.
You're looking at 6 points of damage from that strike from him. You are under arrest! Cease and desist is what he will say. By the authority of the Guardians of the Gate that extends over here into Key Village, you're wanted for assaulting me twice! That's what he'll say. As well as being associated with a criminal. Wherever she may be.
What criminal?
Which criminal? It's your turn. That's all he'll do.
I'm going to jump down off Sam and pull my rapier instead.
Yeah.
I still have 15, right?
You do.
Right there.
It's a strange woman coming towards me.
Try to stab him.
Alright.
13.
13 is not enough.
Yeah. Figured. Just gonna stay where I am.
Okay. The guards that are accompanying him, one of them that is engaged with Gorath is going to basically drop the heavy crossbow at his feet, quickly pulling forth his greatsword, and is going to swing the greatsword at Gorath. And that's a 12.
That will miss.
Okay. The clank will ring of steel on steel with your shield, and the greatsword kind of rings out like a gong. He will then take a second attack. This one is a 23, not that. And it will deal 8 points of slashing damage. And that will end his turn as the guard that is not taking any damage and is not engaged with anyone will come rushing, charging right behind Kelbrix, creating a flanking maneuver. It will end his turn as the guard that is holding the reins of Buttercup and Rainbow Six Guard is going to take his action to take the dodge action to become a little elusive since the mace is swinging at him and he really doesn't want to hurt.
Horse?
In his mind, he's doing his job trying to detain, so that's just kind of where he's at. That will end their turns, bringing us to the end of round 5, the beginning of round 6, and Kelbrix's turn is up.
Okay. I'm going to shift down here,
Very well.
and then I'm going to go ahead, move there, without disengaging.
Okay, he will take an attack of opportunity, being the guard who rushed up for the flanking maneuver with his greatsword. That is a 19.
That will hit.
6 slashing into your back.
Okay.
And you will complete your maneuver, as you are now flanking troublemaking guard.
I'm going to pull out my shield.
Shield has been drawn.
And then I'm going to cast Vampiric Touch at 3rd level on this.
This is the dark side of
troublemaking
Kelbrix.
guard.
Man.
Yeah.
This is some Odo shit.
All right, that is a 25 to hit.
That will hit.
All right.
Now, what is you doing to me?
So he'll take 6, 12. I rolled max damage, 18 points of necrotic damage.
Wow.
And on top of that, I regain half
You
of
do.
that. So
Sure.
I will heal 9 points of damage.
Alright, so he takes 18. He is looking rough.
And I'm going to look at him and I'm going to say, I told you this will not end well if you keep this up.
Okay. Anything else you wish to do?
Bonus action, I want to... I'm going to have my mace try and break the molded earth
Sure.
below Buttercup's
Yep.
feet.
Sounds like a good plan.
So that will be 16 plus 6 for a 22 to hit the molded earth.
It will definitely hit it.
Alright. That'll be 10 points of force damage on that earth.
Yeah, that's enough to, like, breaks the mold. Like, you see it crumble as Buttercup starts kind of, like, stomping the hooves on the molded earth.
Perfect.
So he is free. And there was quite a bit of damage to that. And I believe that brings us to Gorath.
Oh boy. All right, I'll continue attacking. That's a 13, 6 plus 7.
That does not hit. His shield will come up. Well, actually, he doesn't have a shield. He'll just kind of raise the form of his plate armor and it'll glance off of it. He shakes his hand because it rings, you know, like, ah! But, yeah.
I'll try number 2. That is a 17, 10 plus 7.
That will clamor into his armor again, causing him to kind of, like, react, but it doesn't hit him. Like, it just kind of blows or glances off the armor. Plate armor is good. Now you see why Kelbrix wants it.
And that is my turn.
Yeah. Quickly turning around, disgruntled guard. I will not give it to you. I've given it to people like you all my life. You will pay. As he swings around, he'll bring that greatsword in a high kind of spinning arc with him. No. It would have been way cooler if he would hit, bro. That's an 11.
Nope, my AC is now
The
14
sword
with
will-
my shield.
The sword will dig into the cobble there and spark as he kind of says, where? And he'll try to bring it back across to hit you again. And yeah, it does not hit. You'll before he does that, you'll just take your shield and just like pin the sword to the cobble as it was a crappy roll. And he looks up at you like, I will never give in to you. You will submit to law and justice, is what he'll say.
Sure,
And
buddy.
that'll end his turn as it's now Ari's turn.
If I can get my tablet to work. Come on.
I have to go back to paper and pencils.
About to, jeez. No, that'll hit. Mm-hmm. I was thinking of doing a spell, but I'll just use my rapier again. Maybe I can actually hit something this time. No!
You get advantage.
You have
You have
Nope.
advantage
Oh,
because you're flanking.
well. Maybe. 13.
No, 13 does not do it.
Yep. Okay.
Now that the two of you are close enough to this guy, you can see that he has like a uniform, but it's been fashioned and designed to be equivalent to like plate armor like the rest of them. Although he looks differently fashion-wise, it's statistically equivalent to plate armor, whatever he's got.
I'm also going to pull a dagger out.
Okay.
Just not going to do anything yet, though.
Yep.
You want to attack offhand?
You got a bonus action offhand attack.
I mean, I could.
This will be like the kill shot.
Yeah.
Watch
Thanks.
it.
Thanks, Brian.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Just right in
Hey,
the side
I
of
was
the
going to
neck.
wait. Do I still get advantage for that?
You do.
I'm trying to stay alive.
Oh, right. Well, I'm still not going to do anything. 8 and 3, 11.
No.
Yep.
No, not do it. Okay, that'll bring us to the knight's turn. And the knight that is to your right, about 10 feet or so, like the northeastern direction to you, Kelbrix, he's just going to charge and tackle you, try to grapple you, knock you down, to put you under arrest, essentially. So that'll turn into a competitive check. I believe it is either acrobatics, athletics on your end. It'll be a straight athletics, as you can just try to do. Oh, man.
13
hang
for
on.
athletics. 10
No,
plus 3.
no, he completely misses. You'll be able to sidestep. He'll kind of stumble down and fall onto his hands and knees. He had an 11, so that's not gonna to work. You will avoid that. The other guard, who has hold of Buttercup, is going to kind of pull Buttercup, or attempt to. I'll do an animal handling check for him. Oh, he knows how to handle the animals. Buttercup will comply and move a little bit away. And then the guard that is tangled with you, Gorath, is going to take 2 swings with the great sword that he has. First one is going to be 8, which misses. His second one is also an 8. So you will take your shield and just kind of dance the dance as you just kind of follow each momentum and keep deflecting the blows. It'll end their turn. Ending round 6, bringing us to round 7. Kelbrix, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to look at this guard and say, don't worry. I'm not going to actually kill you.
Say that a little louder. Could you say that a little louder there?
I will if I can hit anything.
My intentions are pure. I will kill him.
And then I will use a level 1 inflict wounds.
Okay.
Yeah, that's 18 plus 6 for 24.
That works. Definitely got him.
Okay. And that's 3d10.
That's watch all ones. All ones. All ones.
All tens, all tens.
There's a 1.
One more.
4, so 5.
Okay.
And a 1, so 6.
Okay. He's still up, but he's looking pretty rough, man.
Gotta steal Kelbrix some plate armor.
Pretty. He's looking for. Yeah, this is some pretty nice looking armor. Really do.
And then bonus action, I'm going to move this and take a swing on the guard. Will I have advantage for flanking with?
I'm pretty sure that doesn't work
I
that
don't
way.
think so.
I think we determined that. If we were
That's what I
homebrewing
thought.
it, maybe.
All right. Well, that's 14 plus 6 for 20.
That hits him. Denise is better than Ari. I'm sorry. That was bad.
I can't roll anything
And
today.
that'll be 7 plus 3 points of force damage for a total of 10.
Okay. Gorath, you see this spectral mace. You're very familiar with it. It just comes and clobbers him on the back of the head. And hit him in the helmet because they have helm on. Ugh! Kind of leaving this little ringing.
You deserve that. Now, attack again.
I'm just doing my job, is what he kind of barks out from under the helm.
It's a 16, which that'll miss.
That does. He will deflect your blow with his forearm. As he shakes his hand again. Oh, God. Hitting the nerves.
That's an 18 and 11 plus 7.
That connects.
All right. That is only 5 points of damage.
All right. It'll stagger him. He'll kind of fall to a knee almost and get his balance back. Ending your turn, sir?
That'll end my turn.
Alright. So, Mischievous Guard. He's gonna persistently swing the greatsword. You'll have an 11 on this one.
That'll miss.
And then he will swing again. Oh my god. As he goes to swing, he will roll a 1. So as the guard that tried to tackle you kind of like puts his hand down to get himself off, the greatsword will like land right on the wrist hand area, dealing the damage to that guard for 9 points of slashing damage. As he's like, what in God's name? Why? Grabbing his wrist. Sir, I'm on your side, is what he'll say.
He's just so flustered.
He is going to then shift here. My apologies, is what he'll say. And he starts to reach down. Get off, quickly! And that'll end Mischievous Guard's turn as it brings us to Ari.
Wait, get back here. Still in range, though.
Oh yeah, you can still hit him. You lose the advantage for flanking. You gotta reposition yourself.
Hit him with my rapier. Ah. 16.
Nope.
Gosh
It's
damn it.
not hit.
Go for the dagger again, then. Woo! Finally! Nat 20. So
Wow.
Nat 23.
Remember your minuses.
That was still Nat 23.
Yes, correct. Okay, just making sure.
Oh.
Yeah, that hits. And you also have other things to add to it, too, if you wish.
My sneak attack, you mean?
It falls within the guidelines if you can utilize it. Yeah.
I'm going to.
Yep.
Okay. First... That is 1 and 3 for daggers. 4.
Don't forget to roll it twice.
Yeah, it's crit. It doubles.
Oh.
All damage is double.
Thanks. I know how to math.
Hope so.
6. That's up to 10.
Yeah.
Plus sneak attack is 3d6.
Technically 66 because it's doubled.
Correct.
I only have 2, so 4, 7, 15, 18. I can math.
24.
Watch her on YouTube. It's hilarious. She's struggling.
24.
24?
24
Plus the 10 from the dagger.
plus the 10 from the
So
dagger.
34.
34.
Ooh.
He's like outright dead. Like, how does Ari want to do this? Like, there's no... That's... Yeah.
Well.
It's like impressive.
Is he facing away from me?
Well, he was currently like reaching to the side. He's keeping his eyes on Kelbrix because that's his focus. He doesn't sweat you because he's
Yeah.
missed him so many times. So yeah, no, he's not even looking at you. He's just trying to help up his buddy, tell him to get up, and Kelbrix is kind of like locking eyes with him, giving him, you know, I'm gonna get you kind of look or whatever.
Okay, well, so I tried the rapier, missed.
Yeah, it just kind of bends. What?
Went with the dagger. I want to go like up the back of his neck
Oh man, yeah.
into his skull, and then as he falls, just be like, "I told you I was gonna kill you."
Yeah, there's just this sickening rip and he's like, it hurts. And he's gonna just slump forward, dagger in the back of his head.
Look at Kelbrix and be like, "I got you some plate mail."
But I was just gonna knock him out. I wasn't gonna actually kill him.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. At this point, the guards all look. They take a second and they disengage, and they're going to start making a run for it. So this guard that uses action disengage that was with Gorath. The one is going to roll to the side using half his speed to stand up as he disengages, and he's going to start moving. And this one's going to mount Buttercup. And this one's gonna he's gonna animal handle Buttercup. Oh, he should have been an animal. He should have. Yeah, he's good. Buttercup complies. He takes off. And is actually going to crash. He's off and running. And that will end their turns. Ending round 7, bringing us to round 8, where Kelbrix has got choices to make with a dead ranking guard who was viciously murdered in my... That was great, but wow. Bleeding out all over his armor / the cobble. Kelbrix, there's a few people that are actually looking at this too, by the way. There's innocent bystanders, maybe 100 to 75 feet away. People like Yokith is like looking out the door like, what just happened? Bro, I'm gonna make up wanted posters for you guys. That's all I'm saying. Wow.
I can't wait to see the Vagrant Lady's wanted poster.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. I didn't think of that. Now you have two. Yeah, an old lady vagrant bounty to make. This random person, unknown name,
murdered someone in cold blood.
What now, Kelbrix?
Damn it, Buttercup.
I mean, technically, the old lady killed.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's not an old lady.
Just a vagrant lady.
Just a vagrant lady. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, so check out those Facebook and Instagrams because there's new photos are coming.
Yeah. Son of a bitch. I don't.
Come on, Kelbrix.
Believe in you.
You're gonna freeze.
All right.
Start counting you down like I did in the old days. Oh, he's running. Oh, this is interesting.
Taking off this way. I'm trying to get to Buttercup.
Yep. So Kelbrix just dashes,
And
moving to the left of the lock and key, trying to get around back.
I'm going to dash up
to intercept.
To the left side of the lock and key, trying to intercept the freaking guard that's going around the right-hand side with Buttercup.
Yep.
And I'm going to holler at that guard. I'm going to holler out, leave my horse or die.
Oh,
okay. You dashed, right?
I did dash.
All right, I'm not going to give you
I know.
intimidation, but that's pretty intimidating. Gorath, you're up.
I'm going to go mount Dwarven Horse.
You should do that. Just erase Mr. Mischievous Guard. He's no longer alive. He's fucking brutally murdered.
All right, so what do I need to do? Animal handling?
Yeah. Yeah, you're going to ride on. It's not going to be difficult, but...
No, well, it's going to be difficult. It's an 11.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
10 was your target number. You're good to go. Dwarven Horse will ride.
How much movement do I have left?
You've got... you could technically dash with a horse, I'm pretty sure. At least that's the way I interpret it. It's got its own mind. Oh. Interesting.
That'll do. He's at 40 feet, right?
Yeah,
so 80 feet per
correct.
dash. Yep.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. So the horse went and Gorath was...
Left standing there like, where are you going?
I saw him go that way, so...
Now you can see him.
Oh.
You're starting to come around the building. You can kind of make out the tail end of Buttercup. You can hear him riding. Ari, it's your turn.
Forget my plate now.
Oh, don't worry. I won't.
Oh, God. Oh,
I'm gonna stab this man.
Oh, wow. She leaves the dying body bleeding out and charges for fresh new meat. No, wait! He just like freaks out like, oh, God.
Ari's got a lot of pent up anger. I still only got 13. The rapier.
Oh, that just kind of clangs off his armor.
All right, well, let's go with the lethal dagger that's covered in brains
the dagger
and blood.
of
death. 21 on that.
No, that hits. Definitely. The dagger will hit.
Yeah, only 1 point. Or, no, 4, sorry.
4 points. Okay. 4 points it is. Alright, it is now the guard's turn. So the guard that has nobody attached to him is going to run. He's going to just try to get out of dodge. And he's going to go his full 80 feet. Just running down the road. And he's going to start hollering, "Murder! Murder!" Like he's going to start just driving any eyes in the direction of all this. So people get looks and he's going to try to get back up or whatever he's doing. He's just on the move. So the guard that you intercepted is slightly panicked at first. You stab at him with the rapier. Does no effect to the armor or him. The dagger comes around. It deals damage. He has great sword. He'll just shift the great sword in one hand. He'll take his right hand and he's going to try to backslap you just to knock you out of the way. So that'll just be an unarmed strike, depending on how good or bad that is. I could have used that too. Oh well. It was a 14.
That means it. So.
All right, so he will do 4 points of bludgeoning damage from just straight up strength.
Incredibly rude.
And that'll you'll feel the sting of that for sure. And he's just going to go ahead and move past and run, or continue to move. So he moved 30 feet.
If he didn't disengage,
He did not.
Can I try and stab him?
You
again?
can, yes.
I'm just gonna use my dagger.
Uh-huh.
17.
That will just miss. So you come around like maybe dagger reverse, like to where you have reverse grip, and try to swing at him, and you'll just see sparks off the back of his armor. Ending round 8, bringing us to the top of round 9. Wait a minute. Rainbow Six has got to move. I'm not going to forget this. And he's going to charge 80 feet. Putting him, you should be able to still see him. He's kind of off of our battle map, but he's getting close to where the wall would be. So he's kind of running parallel with the wall. There's some brush. He's got some cover. I'm going to give him half cover from these large trees. So he'll get a bonus to that on horseback. Buttercup's complying with him still. And he's kind of hunched over in a running position.
Okay.
And it'll be your turn, Kelbrix.
I'm gonna
Top of round.
run 30 feet.
Yep.
At this point, probably doesn't have any cover.
A little, but not significant enough to warrant giving him a bonus because he's on horseback.
I'm gonna call for Buttercup.
Oh, okay. Animal handling.
It's a 10. 7 plus 3.
That's not enough. It's a little tougher because Buttercup is kind of in the zone.
Come on, Buttercup.
You can see him react, but he's still the reins are quickly pulled as he starts to react, and the guards kind of got him. Close, but not close enough, sir.
Buttercup was.
I'd give that a bonus action for you. I mean, you're just literally kind of calling your horse, so you still have your action movement to go, or your action.
All right. If I still have my action,
You do.
I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on the guard. So he has to make a DC 14 saving throw.
Is it a dex?
Dex.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him disadvantage because he's on horseback. Because that's. Dex is what was the save number?
14.
No, it will fail. I'll get him.
All right. It'll be 2d8 points of radiant damage. So 7. 15 points of radiant damage.
Alright, so he takes the damage.
Holler, give me back my horse.
The damage is significant enough, he will fall off. I had him do a strength saving throw because this is all happening while the horse, Buttercup, all out gallop.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he loses his balance after taking the Sacred Flame. He ends up kind of tumbling on the ground. Comes to a stop. He's Buttercup is still charging, or looking like he's going to charge.
Okay.
That's all you got?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Still dashing with the horse.
Yep. Cut them corners sharp there, boy. All right. Coming around the corner, full out gallop. Kelbrix, you can hear and see Gorath just very intent on getting
one head on the ridge, one head on the warhammer.
Ari, Vagrant Girl, you're up. This guard is looking back like, oh shit, like he's trying to get away, saw the dagger, felt the slight sparking, or saw it, the flashes, he's trying to run.
I want to throw a dagger at him.
Okay.
I can use my hands. No. 9.
No, 9 does not. It'll go sailing past them on his right. Bounces and skips off the cobble road. Down another dagger.
You can go pick it up.
Maybe. The guard might go break it. No, she's literally running to go get it now.
No, I'm gonna run up and stab him.
Okay.
Try to.
Yeah.
Uh, 12.
No, that's not gonna do
Why
it.
is this vagrant attacking me?
12 will miss.
Serious aggression to get out, apparently.
No witnesses!
So the guard is not going to disengage. She's going to do a full-out run to get away. The other guard who was running down, being frantic, he's going to continue doing his dash. You have a reaction. You can attack that guy if you'd like.
Nah, I'll let him go at this point.
Okay, so he runs away. I'm going to say Buttercup is going to continue to run. Just charging in that direction for 40 feet before he'll move an additional, I'll say 20 feet, and then kind of like almost like he comes to the senses and then stops and then kind of like almost like circles around for the last little bit, coming around.
Okay.
Rainbow Six Guard is going to pull himself together, grunting and groaning. Armor is kind of bent and twisted from the impact, maybe. He kind of pulls himself up. His greatsword is tossed somewhere in the field of the grass, and he starts to reach for his heavy crossbow. I'll say he'll spend his action, everything, to get the crossbow, load the crossbow, as he starts to level it up and stand up, and that'll be his turn. He's a little, you can see him wobble a little bit. He's a little disorientated. Helmet, he like takes his hand to kind of straighten his helmet, so you can see out the old, visor part there, whatever it's referred to as. That'll end his turn. End of round 9, beginning of round 10, bringing us to Kelbrix with a charging Gorath.
Okay.
The name of the guardians at the gate. Stop, is what he'll say. As you'd like, forego that and run towards Buttercup.
Yep, I'm gonna dash getting to Buttercup and take the reins.
Yep. All right.
Can't mount just yet, but
Gorath, you're up. This looks like polo field.
Yeah, exactly.
I was thinking, here he comes, Warhammer down to the side.
That's exactly what I'm going for. Is a swinging swipe at him as I'm charging.
Yep. As he turns, finishing dropping the bolt, and he's like, shit, like that.
It's a 20 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
$12 points of damage.
Oh my.
No, wait. Nope, I'm reading that wrong. 9 points of damage.
No, still. Yeah. It's gonna hit him like right in like the chest neck area. So he's like standing up, and then all of a sudden, like he just goes flopping on his backside. He's still alive, but man, there's a big old dent in the chest plate area of this armor. He's kind of coughing as it knocked the wind out of him. He still has his hand, or his heavy crossbow in hand, but man, he's prone on his backside.
Can I... Because now that I've used our movement to get there, I'm using an attack.
That's the horse's movement.
The horse's movement
Yes.
to get there. Okay. And I use an action. I'm trying to think, can I use the horse to like step on him and hold him in place.
You didn't dash with the horse, right?
I did not.
I'll allow that.
We used his movement, his 40.
I'll allow that. Sure.
All right, so I'll use animal handling to
Yep,
like see if
yep.
I can just.
Yep, I like it.
Because you said he was knocked down.
Yep, he's prone.
Okay.
Yeah. Just
Do I get advantage with? No, that wouldn't.
Yeah, he's prone. I'll give you the advantage for that.
Because animal handling, I guess, is that technically an action movement? You tell like how does that work?
Animal handling will be like your action. So the mounts to me are always been a little. I just kind of go with what I feel is going to work the best. I don't necessarily follow all the rules. You're going to handle the animal. Basically, you're turning your action to make the horse do what you want to do. So as long as your animal handling is good.
All right. With advantage, it's a 16 plus 4, 20.
Yeah, that's definitely going to do that. Let me get the stats
Basically.
of the horse here. Yeah.
Ouch.
So go ahead and roll me a d20 as he's going to use the hooves for his action and add 5 onto whatever you roll, sir.
Crush his lungs.
18, 13 plus 5.
Oh, easy. So you will do 2d4 plus 3 on the bludgeoning for his hooves if you wish to inflict damage. And then describe to everyone at the table as well as our listeners, like, are you going to, like, tromp on his chest? Are you going to pin his legs? Like, what?
No, we're trying to pin his chest down.
Oh, so you're just going to... Okay,
Yeah.
I got you. Just trample on
trample on him.
Crush his
And
lungs.
put him into the ground.
Okay.
Bend the armor in.
Yeah, you're not
crush
gonna be able to use that
his
one. It's fine, I got
So
the
how many
one for you.
D4?
2,
So that's 7 plus 3.
3. Right, so 10?
10.
Yeah. He's pinned. He is badly hurt. He is in the single digits.
You stay down there. You stay down there right now.
I'm just doing my job.
And I'm just doing my job too.
Oh, now you're gonna die for your job,
All
so.
Ari, you're up. There are a lot of people looking at you and whispering amongst themselves. Others are scampering away to get out of sight so you can't identify them. It's pretty interesting.
I am.
Sam continued to stand there.
So let Sam stand there. I'm gonna pick up the dagger I threw.
Yep, dagger acquired.
That went.
Achievement unlocked.
And then go back over to him and search him.
Sure. That's what you'll be doing for your turn.
Just take his whole body with us.
I mean,
All right.
I will also do that.
The guards are going to continue
Just in
running.
case. I want to search him first.
The guard who is pinned underneath the weight of Dwarven Horse is not going to do anything. At this point, I feel like combat is over. Currently, I mean, not that he couldn't do something, but this guard is...
It's got
Pretty
however
hard.
much a horse weighs plus a Goliath.
I just need to know what you guys want to do. If you're going to finish him off or just take your leave or what to determine where we're playing this.
Probably put him out of his misery.
He's not dead. He's hurt.
Yeah, but his chest is crushed.
I mean,
The armor should help out.
A little.
I planned on letting him go. I just didn't want him taking my horse. So I'm gonna mount Buttercup
Yep,
and
done.
I'm gonna look at this guard and say, "You should get a different job. This is clearly too dangerous for you."
He says something, but it's too painful.
And I'm gonna say, "All right, Gorath, let's go. We need to get out of here now."
I look down at the guard and I'm like, remember when you tell stories of this day, we let you go.
He's just kind of like nods and tries to agree. At this point,
Butterhuff snort.
Dwarven Horse gives us hearty, yeah, all right.
Dwarven horse, not Buttercup. Like Dwarven horse do that.
Buttercup's the real traitor.
Yeah.
And you guys are going to take your escape.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna head back down to get
Ari?
to Ari.
Are you dashing?
Yes.
I got you. The dash should be down. Gorath?
Yeah, we'll follow.
All right.
And then full sprint the hell out of here.
You guys will ride down. As you will see, Ari is looting a dead body.
Again!
And I think this is a good place for us to stop this chapter of our tale.